What's going on, world? It's your boy Young Chef, and you are here with BBE TV. I'm your host, like I said before, Young Chef, and these are my other hosts.
Boy, Max in the building. What's going on, y'all?
And you already know what we here for, man. That's Max Line. Let's get it.
Get right to it.
Get straight to it.
All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna recap the fights from last weekend. We had Regis Prograde versus Jose Zepeda. And what's your thought?
What was it? A 10-round knockout. Prograde, he just outboxed him at first. Then, when it's time to, lay the gloves on him, let him feel his power.
Yeah.
He let him feel it. He's just all around just a better boxer than what Zepeda was. It was a great fight, though.
Yeah, definitely a good fight from what I did see of the fight. Regis, he's definitely he's more of the counter puncher. So watching his style of boxing, it was kind of like watching a drunken master, because he's waiting for you to punch, and then he's like throwing little slick little jabs and little straight right hands in there. But he was counter punching them, to say the least. And he just punched him out. Dude got tired. Dude got tired of taking a butt whooping, and that was the knockout right there. So
yeah, I feel like
I like his style though.
Yeah, I feel like he pretty much did what he needed to do just to get out that fight. It wasn't. I mean, he was tough, but he wasn't better than Regis.
Nah, so he had 140. Who's next for him?
Next, he got the belt, right?
Yeah,
he got the lightweight.
Yeah, he's
super lightweight. He got the super lightweight, two-time super lightweight champ, 28 wins, one loss, 0 draws, 24 knockouts. So that's definitely a great record.
She should see come to see Taylor again.
Taylor or 140. Isn't Teofimo there?
Teofimo, yeah.
If he wants to get a belt.
I just seen on Instagram before we recorded, Adrian Broner threw a shout out there to Regis too.
Adrian Broner been talking about fighting all year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean,
he got a fight coming up in February.
It's another guy who, you know what I mean? He's messed up deal after deal after deal. You know
I think he got it right now.
He got himself together, and you think you're just supposed to just shoot straight to the top, man. You gotta relax, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta relax. You're doing too much. You've been doing too much.
He got one in February.
I mean, you lost.
Talking about next year.
You lost your swag after you stopped brushing your hair, bro.
I'm dying.
I mean, you gotta get it together, bro.
But yeah, that was a good fight, man. I just want to see what he do next at that 140 weight class.
Absolutely.
Great fight, though. Great fight. And a definite fight.
Next, we had a heavyweight fight for the contender. We had Dillian White versus Jermaine Franklin. Dillian White, he was 28 wins, 3 losses, 19 wins by knockout. Jermaine Franklin, 21 0-0, 14 knockouts. He's supposed to be, he's definitely like a good prospect, up and coming prospect.
Franklin, right?
Right.
Okay.
And White is a vet, kind of more so on the back end. What were your thoughts?
Me watching that fight, I thought it was a little closer than what everybody said it was. I actually like Franklin. I thought Franklin took a bad, I ain't gonna say cheated him, but he went overseas to go fight him. I think if it was in the States, Franklin probably would have won.
So you think Franklin won the fight?
From what I've seen, Dillian White ain't do enough for me. So yeah,
he got that traditional boxing game with
right.
I'm
know what you're gonna get.
Right.
That's why I feel like he capped himself out. White, he's like respectfully to Sean Porter.
Yeah.
When Sean Porter was, everybody go through him. You go see White. He ready or not?
So White is the what's they call him?
Yeah, I couldn't. That's why I ain't even. That nigga what we talking about.
What about the young boy? What about the young boy coming to see him, the big baby boy?
Oh, you talking about Anderson?
Yeah, he threw a shot at him on Twitter, Jared Anderson. I like it.
I like that too.
I like it.
I like that.
Yeah, and I don't know if they're just gonna give him that right there. He might have to get.
He probably got one more
Jared
fight.
Anderson?
Yeah,
Jared
he
Anderson.
have a lot of fights.
Yeah, he probably gonna take one more fight before he actually take that jump.
I think.
Because now he at that point of his career where he needs to.
Now
we see you got knockout power
at that one point.
Right, we see you got knockout power. We see you got a chin. All right, cool. And now it's time to get in there. Yeah, with the big boys.
Yeah,
get in there with the big boys.
And real quick segue, it was 2 up-and-coming heavyweights that fought too. That definitely want to talk about. I got Bagdir Jalilov. He was 10-0-0 with 10 knockouts. Short version, he won his fight. Now he's 11-0-0 with 11 knockouts. So they was actually talking about him and Anderson fighting. You know what I mean? 2 prospects, undefeated knockout artists that are athletic. So that might be a good one.
His name against for the people so they can tune in.
Yeah, I'm about to say, try your best.
Bagdir Jalilov.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
One thing about BBE TV, we always promote the up and coming fighters.
Right.
Y'all always say boxing is dead. Us, boxing is never gonna die.
Never gonna.
Y'all just not watching the right fights.
We just need the promoters to take a seat.
Right.
That's a fact. And then the British heavyweight, Fabio Wardley. Fabio Wardley now.
Shout out to British boxing too.
Yeah.
That scene is just crazy, man. It's very
lit.
lucrative.
It's lit.
It's very lit. It's very
They get money out there.
They really got a lot of prospects.
And they got a
coming
lot
up.
of
They got a lot of fighters, man.
Boxing is like people want to play basketball and football out here. They boxing out there.
Yeah, they got a lot of prospects out there.
But Fabio, he's 13-0-0 with 12 knockouts.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Now he's actually 14-0-0 with 13 knockouts.
Okay.
Short version. He got rid of him pretty quick. There's really nothing much to talk about. I'm just excited to see about where he goes.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, now and Dillian White though, they're talking about him and Anthony Joshua rematch.
Right.
I think he got approved for that now because he won this fight. So
I mean, don't nobody want to see that.
That's why I said.
Y'all know my take on
who gonna win? What you talking about?
Who's gonna win?
Yeah.
I don't like Dillian White.
I got Dillian
Person he
White.
could beat Joshua again?
I mean,
can he beat him?
I got Dillian White.
I don't. Dillian
I got
White
Dillian
ain't
White.
talk to me.
Old
man.
school
So Joshua gonna
boxing.
beat him again?
Yes.
Okay.
Old school
Because I know he
boxing.
lost to Franklin, so.
It wouldn't hurt if it's plus 1,000. It wouldn't hurt to put $5 on Dillian White.
So you don't think Franklin? You think Franklin could beat Joshua?
That's
No.
But that's a tough contender. That's a tough fight, though. That's a good fight.
I mean,
though.
Dillian White and Joshua definitely is a good fight.
But Franklin and Joshua.
That's a good fight too. That would be. But he lost, so he probably never going to even get that shot again.
Nah,
so.
he's definitely gonna get that shot.
Well, no, he look like one of them. He don't look like a popular guy. He look like you got here by skill, and you better not mess it up.
Yeah, he lost.
That was like Devin Haney, boy. You better not make no mistakes.
But you know, if it happens though, I'm rocking with Anthony Joshua versus Dillian White.
I think that might be a good bet though on Dillian White. Like you said, that plus 1,000.
Plus 1,000.
Yeah, put that little 50 on there.
You know what I'm saying?
Roll with it.
He did less with 50.
And that was all last weekend. These fights was last weekend.
And that was definitely last week. And there was a couple more contenders. Y'all look them up. Definitely a lot of people up and coming. We might do a couple shorts with those for you. Stay tuned.
Those are definitely like the main ones that we're looking at.
Yeah, absolutely. Make sure you hit that Cash App down there too. Hit that Cash App.
BBE
right there.
TV 2020.
You know what I mean?
Don't
Like
hesitate
and
to
subscribe.
Yeah, man.
2022. BBE 2022. You dig?
And don't hesitate to leave comments. You know what I mean? Underneath the
like,
comment
unlike,
section.
subscribe.
Yeah, ask us any questions.
Hit
you know
the bell
what I mean?
notifications. Get us in the algorithm.
Yeah.
I mean, I wish it was in real time because people could actually call in, but
We're gonna set that up.
And
2020.
and we're gonna get into this 2023. We're gonna start having guests. I know y'all been asking.
A lot. I've been.
We got a list of people already. We already kind of got the first set done, so we're gonna. Don't worry.
We coming.
2023. Stay tuned.
be patient. We got you.
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. Stay tuned. It's gonna get real exciting. Now we can talk about what's next up. We got
Couple next up fights.
yeah.
Just we're gonna
Oh, just
promote
next
the fight.
up.
Just
Just
next
next
up.
There's a lot of fights.
Okay,
coming.
yeah, I talked about Fab. Yeah, I just told y'all about Fab.
Right.
We got
Hamas.
right Sheeraz.
Right.
No, Hamas.
Hey, Shabazz.
Hamas.
You know who you are.
Yeah.
We just watched him too. I mean, hit boy with a nice little body shot and got him up out of there.
Yep.
So that was a good fight. Fabio.
So now he's 17-0 with 17 knockouts. You know what I mean? And now he's beefing with the next guy we're talking about, Avanesyan.
Okay.
Now he was 5-0 with 5 KOs. Now he's 6-0 with 6 knockouts. So
Right.
That's
Man, these jokers is getting a lot of warm-up fights, man. I want to see some
action. Get right to it.
Like, all right, yeah.
If y'all beefing, what's taking so long?
Like that's what
I like about what's about to happen with that with that 135.
That window is getting
tighter and tighter.
Y'all
got to fight now.
There ain't gonna be too many of those.
Nowhere else to run.
Fights. Nah, that window's getting small. Y'all jokers gonna have to show and prove, man.
Nowhere else to run. Mm-hmm. That's why I respect though. They all talking spicy.
I like it,
but they gonna have to get in the ring eventually.
Yeah, I like it.
They know it's not tomorrow, but it's coming.
I like it.
Same thing with Crawford, but we gonna get to that in a little bit.
We just watched him right here.
Yeah, next week.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Troy Williams.
That's on Friday.
This Friday.
Josh Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
This Friday coming up. That's
December 2nd. Right?
Yep, December the 2nd.
Okay.
December the 2nd, Friday. We got Troy Williamson versus Josh Kelly. I think that's gonna be a good one.
I love and to go deep dive in on Josh Kelly. I like his game. I like his style. Like Max said off air, he got a lot of swag to him.
Right.
You know what I mean? When it comes to how he picks his punches, how he chooses his punches, how he rolls off punches, and he's a shoulder roll shell type of fighter too. So, you know what I mean? It takes a lot of skill to actually have that type of repertoire in your boxing.
Williamson looked like a dog in there though.
He looked like a dog, but he was getting punched a lot from the opponent. So that's not.
Okay.
To me, that's just like
that's another.
You know what I mean?
British fighter. He's another British fighter.
Yeah, another British fighter. But you know what I mean? I don't really have too much respect for people who take a lot of damage like that.
The key is not to get hit. That's why I like Shakur.
The key is to never get hit because you seen people die in the ring. Like you say all the time. Like people, you sacrificing your life when you get in that ring, and then you just deciding to stand in front of somebody and just get punched on and just trade. I mean, of course it's entertaining for us, but like your longevity in this game gonna be short-lived.
And look out for Charles Conwell too. Speaking of deaths, he the one that had fought. Remember the boy died?
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So he took a little break, and that was his first fight back. He had got his eye split, overcame adversity, and he won that fight. Now he's 18-0. So yeah, look out for majority decision win. Yeah, I mean it was a good fight.
Yeah, that's Friday. Troy Williamson versus Josh Kelly. Friday the 2nd. And then we got
Should be lit.
Then Saturday.
I like that fight.
Saturday we got two big ones on Saturday. You know what I mean? Two big ones Saturday. Go ahead, Max, you can read them all.
We got Juan Francisco Estrada versus Roman Chocolatito
Gonzalez.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Part 3.
That's gonna be a big fight, man. Of course. Have you guys seen the last two fights?
Hold on, let's be clear.
They both warriors.
Hold on, this is for the Ring Magazine Junior Bantamweight and for the WBC Super Flyweight belt.
Okay, that's a big fight.
Yeah, so I mean
115,
Yeah, 115.
115. Francisco was 43-3-0 with 28 knockouts.
Okay.
Chocolatito is 51-3-0 with 41 knockouts.
He's a living legend in the boxing game.
Right.
Automatic first ballot Hall of Famer when he decides to retire. You know what I mean? So he's been a great fighter for a long time. And I'm gonna go with my guy Roman. I mean they split. Roman won the first one. Estrada won the second one.
The third one says it all, baby.
Let's be clear. I'm Estrada if that's plus 1,000.
Don't hesitate.
Right.
Hesitate. I'm
like
gonna take
she was saying, them two dudes, they just for us it's gonna be entertaining.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's gonna be a great fight to watch. Just a bunch of punches, no defense.
Oh yeah.
Just all off.
Last man standing.
Right.
Who's gonna stand, who's gonna fall.
Right.
Yeah.
And you know that one.
Tyson Fury versus Derek Chisora 3.
We already know where this is going.
I see a clean wash. Wash and rinse.
If this was the rap battle league, we'd have said 3-up.
And that's what it's about to be.
You probably don't even get past 3 rounds.
Right. Let's talk about it.
Right.
Let's talk about Fury for a second.
Okay.
Talk to me.
That's going to be his second 30. What the first one? I guess you feel like who won the first fight?
The
one that was a draw, him and Wilder. Who y'all felt like won that?
I think Tyson won it.
Me too.
First one. I think Tyson won that. I mean, it could have went either way. It was debatable, but me personally, I was leaning towards.
Counted too long. That's the one when he got up with the Undertaker.
The Undertaker. classic.
Right.
That's classic.
Nah, I'm gonna give it to Wilder the first one.
Just so he don't, cause Derek I hate the love. So what he did, he took away what I was going to say. He got 230s.
He do.
But yeah, 230s.
This would be his second one. That's great.
Well,
numbers
hold
right
on,
here.
we are ranking him as the greatest heavyweights of all
He's
time.
up there. He's
Top
up
five,
there.
I would
He's
say.
up there.
Top 5, I would say. Definitely gotta be top 5, man.
He has to be. He has
That
to
Joker has, man. It's nobody he's ducked.
He fought everybody.
He fought everybody and always stood tall.
And he has great skill.
He fight like he a welterweight.
And he can move.
Footwork.
Yeah.
I like Anderson.
Dog.
There's a couple boys coming up. This
See, but Anderson, he catch one of these right hands, ain't
Coming
might
from
not.
a 6'7".
Yeah, man. The man, you
330.
see what happened to Wilder?
Nah,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Wilder.
Wilder gonna get his fourth. Don't worry, fans. Wilder gonna get his fourth.
First of all, Wilder need to just fight Anthony Joshua, get it over
That's
with,
what
and then.
yeah, just get that out the way, yeah.
That's a money play for that
Yeah,
one. though.
before-
I mean, but I
Fight
think,
Fury,
I
go
think,
see
I think
Joshua.
Ruiz, though. I think
Ruiz, yeah. That's a good one too.
For Wilder, right?
Yeah, I think Ruiz is next
Hold
up.
on, can Fury beat Usyk? What we talking about?
Yes.
Usyk never lost.
No,
I'm rocking with.
I mean, we said the same thing about Wilder, but Wilder lost.
He gonna wash him?
It's all good. Yeah, Fury gonna get Usyk out of there.
But he's another one who can move too.
True.
He just ain't tall.
Man, listen.
Them bombs is
Listen.
He's
I done
6'7".
I done seen Fury get on the ropes and dodge like he was Floyd Mayweather. It was
Yeah.
super impressive,
Right,
bro, coming
right.
from a big dude.
Yeah.
You don't see that on,
Yeah, I don't see nobody beat him.
you don't see that. You don't see that.
I just want to see part 4. That's all. That's all.
So
Part
we,
4.
so we got that a wash.
Yeah. Then the 10th is.
Then next week, hold on. And then, hold on, we got for the WBA heavyweight title.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Tyson Fury and.
No, that's for the WBC heavyweight.
Okay.
And then we also got that same day for the WBA heavyweight.
Okay.
We got Daniel Dubois
Okay.
versus Kevin Lerena.
I thought
Now,
Tyson Fury had all the belts.
Nah, Kevin only got one belt.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
And with the other boy got 2.
Okay.
And then he,
Usyk got 2.
yeah.
Okay.
And then this is for the fourth one.
Okay.
Daniel Dubois is 18-1. 18-1-0 with 17 knockouts. We gotta look into that one. And then the boy Kevin Lerner is 28-1-0 with 14 knockouts.
Okay. So that's on Saturday as well.
Yeah, Saturday as well.
make
I
sure
think
y'all-
that's.
So this weekend is
And they both might be early. I don't
action-packed
know.
weekend.
Right. 3 good fights coming
good
up.
fights.
Yeah, so you know some of the fights start early depending on the country. So make
Right.
sure y'all look out. We might do a short with some updates and announcements.
Right,
Stay
right.
tuned.
Check my reels.
Follow our stories.
I mean, that's how you'll get the information on Saturday
Hit the
and
Cash
Friday.
App.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And then this man right here started.
And next week.
Yeah,
That's
it's
on
the
the
10th.
10th. That's on the
He
10th.
started a lot
Yeah.
of controversy this week,
We got Terrence
but
Bud Crawford versus
David Avanesyan.
David Avanesyan.
And as we can see, I mean, of course, we saw the Josh Kelly fight that he fought
Versus
against David Avanesyan, and not that impressive. It's just my take on it. Not that impressive. It should be a walkthrough for Terrence Crawford.
A knockout.
Knockout.
Yeah,
Should be a knockout, but
We'll speak about it again next week.
yeah, definitely.
Before that fight happened. So, Bud started a lot of controversy.
It's a lot going on with Bud, man.
We're gonna hit y'all with these random topics now.
Hold on, but let's deep dive on Bud.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
Bud,
absolutely.
because
Right here, absolutely. Right here. Let's start with Bud.
He literally, like, I don't know, like, I don't know what his goal is now.
Okay.
Because 1 minute you wanna fight, you don't care who you wanna fight. Next minute, okay, it's the money play. Okay, that's ownership is everything. Okay, cool. But now it's like you going at everybody at that camp. Know what I mean? You talking about, and when I say that camp, of course we understand that the twins and
Charlo
Errol
Spence
Spence,
connection.
they real tight. So, so like, I mean, like, what you trying to do, man? Like,
I guess
you got to make a move after this David
Texas,
fight.
pardon me.
After this David Avanesyan fight, you literally got to make a move.
It has to
like,
be
you
him.
got something has to
what?
get.
They said that last time too, though. They
It
were
has-
each other, and then they
why I
fought, and
think
it
he's
wasn't
doing
each other.
this? What was his downfall that everybody said about?
He was too quiet. Nobody knew who he was.
So now he's stepping out his comfort zone.
Yeah, he talking.
Yeah.
He goes on him and take.
Right.
Every week they in your face.
He's stepping
Every
out
week
his
they
comfort
in your
zone, and I want to
He
fight
getting Ryan
that
Garcia on.
Right,
He
and to be honest, I honestly think that is, of course, it's a marketing play.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
But
gonna
then,
have it to
but
spare.
then, I honestly think that it's kind of like a freedom play too.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like them actually showing that, like showcasing their freedom.
I'm gonna
And,
teach
you
y'all
know
how
what
to
I'm saying?
become.
Like
Yeah, stop. You don't have to follow this
You don't
man.
have
And with
to-
that comes risk. He might become a martyr for that.
Right? I mean, shit.
You know what I'm saying?
What are they doing to Kanye? What
That's
are they
my
doing
point.
to
Somebody
everybody?
gotta take the fall.
You know what I'm saying?
Fall
So
from the
of
play.
course
You may be
they
like,
gonna
fuck it.
They're gonna
Yeah,
point the
okay.
finger. They're gonna point the finger.
BLK
at
Prime,
change.
right? BLK Prime.
That's the next two
Because
fights.
a lot of people don't like change.
So he got 2 fight deals.
No, one, but Broner got a
He got a 3
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. See, Terrence ain't take that.
I just
though.
one, just one.
My man.
That's what I'm saying. Like a lot
You
of
gonna get the
a
bag
lot of
again.
people
Yeah.
don't like change.
Okay.
You know what I mean? A lot of people don't like change. They don't,
Say that again.
a lot of people don't like change.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're so accustomed to a norm, and then when that norm is repeated over and over and over again, that becomes a lifestyle.
Cycle.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? The lifestyle. So like, of course, when you see people like
That boy preaching right now.
when you see people like Bud, when you see people like Tank, that's actually getting their feet wet into the I guess that cultural norm.
Getting out of there.
And then they seeing like, I'm not comfortable here. You know what I mean? Let me step outside of that, and then on top of that, take ownership of what I'm doing
Right.
in my career.
Right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
Come on, risk, yeah.
So that's
I like
that's
what
what
I
think.
like what Bud is doing though, man. Y'all said I'm too quiet now. I'm out here. Then people saying, yo, you talking too much.
I don't feel like talking too much. You got a fight
I'm
coming.
talking about the boxers.
public
the
opinion,
boxers
yeah,
are
public
saying,
opinion and the
yeah,
boxers.
yeah, they
So
just
they all
he's,
talking.
yeah, he talking too much, but I like it.
They be on Twitter
And then
all
what-
day.
Everybody talk, no action, man.
in the Twitter beef with Tank Davis, Devin Haney,
Ryan Garcia.
Ryan Garcia,
Of course, Shakur Stevenson.
Shakur Stevenson. How y'all guys feeling?
And I like
all
that.
of
And I like that. And I like what Tank and Shakur Stevenson got going on because they got history.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And them having history, of course, that makes for the better fighter. But I mean, the better fight. But to be honest, ain't nobody seeing Tank.
Not even
Shakur,
Shakur?
Yo,
Shakur, no.
I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with y'all. This is what they need to
No,
do.
he's not.
They need to.
Ryan's not. Shakur's not.
They need to get this bread, right?
Come on.
They need to get this bread. And if these boys is as gangsters they talking, a 4-man tournament, them 4,
Like they did with
winner take the pot. And I mean, they can get they can get paid whatever, but
what
it'll
weight
be
class
extra
was
pot
that?
for the winner,
They did
something like that.
Super middle. They did that with what's my guy? He retired though. Oh man, why am I having a brain freeze? What's my man? He
Super middle?
Yeah, he commentate now.
Sergio Mora.
Him. They had all of them.
I'm the number 1 contender like Sergio Mora.
Yeah, it was him. And what's my
Shout out
guy?
to Stack. Stack from Connecticut.
man,
My guy.
guy. He beat Kovalev twice.
Ward.
Andre Ward. Yeah. That weight class. That weight class.
Hey, Ward. No, chill, Ward. Hey, Ward,
So
chill.
they had a tournament style for his weight class,
Right.
and I think 135 should do the same
Absolutely.
thing.
Yeah.
I think
But these boys are so
Right.
bougie. You gonna have to. The bag gonna have to be crazy to make them do that. Because now it's all about the money now.
right.
So-
right.
What's gonna make me take a tournament where I can have 4 different fights and run up my bag crazy?
True. That's that Floyd. That's that Floyd mentality. That
He changed the game.
Yeah.
It'll never be the same.
He changed it for the fighters to get money, but he
See,
also
and that,
changed it.
but see, that's the
fighters
thing. Like,
ain't
if
fighting.
They running away now, using money as an
See, but
excuse.
Floyd was always consistent too. You knew in May he was fighting.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He was consistent too. These jokers are taking years off. Like a year and a half off.
Nah, ain't he?
A year. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, like, he's the exception to the rule, of course.
Normally we see at least 3 fights in a
Yeah, like, come on. Like, what?
2 at the least.
I mean, I'm talking about big fights.
Yeah, two
prize
at the
fights.
least.
2 at the least. Now we seeing these dudes fight.
And okay, I like that.
Yeah.
Big fights because
Big
y'all
fights.
fighting these nobodies like a David Indonesian.
Yeah.
Come on, like, I mean,
You're wasting
I mean,
your
we
time.
understand what you're doing,
Because he had no choice because
but
So what?
after this,
And I know-
we need to see that
that's
fight.
probably gonna be David's biggest bag, probably.
Charlo said
Yeah, that's cool.
Bud is messing up the boxing game. Do y'all?
Charlo said that?
Yeah.
No, I'm
Mad-
Say he pissing, like he's pissing.
Jamal, I know that was
He's
you.
pissing the boxing people, you know, it's a cult.
Because it's a cult-like following. And it's not the norm. Okay. So it not being the norm, and people are accustomed to boxing being a certain way.
Right.
Hey, grab this fighter, grab this promoter. Let's make the fight happen.
Facts.
And we only know the 3 promoters.
You know what I'm saying?
So now it's more promoters coming in.
Like, you know what I mean? It's so many other people, and that's so. It's so cliche to say, but
they don't
so
want
many
to get in.
Yeah, they don't want them to get in. Yeah, they don't want them to get in.
Like,
by Baron me that he need a protege.
Right.
Respectfully, you know what I was thinking.
Right.
Right.
I like what Bud doing, but just Charlo is just
he's throwing a lot of salt in the game.
But he's all the way in, so you all the way. You too deep to.
Bud lining that up.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I think that's the next fight.
Because if you beat Bud, because if he beats Spence the next fight. He ain't skipping Spence. He can't. If you beat Spence, he's going up, and I'm gonna go fight. I'm gonna go fight Jamal for them belts because I think I can beat him. I think that's what he's gonna do.
Hey, I mean, that's a huge jump, but
big jump.
147, 154.
That's a huge jump.
That joke.
I mean, you talk about different weight, different punch power. I mean,
but he came up from
a lot of variables for him.
Bud
that's a lot.
Bud came from 130.
Do that for it.
135.
That's a lot of wear and tear, though. That's a lot of wear and tear.
You know what Bud's doing?
He's up there in age.
35. I think what Bud's doing, he's just trying to set his money right and get up out of here. So I think his next 3 fights, of course, is this one where you got the 10 M's.
Right.
Spence, he ain't gonna want nothing less than 10.
Right.
And then Charlo ain't gonna want nothing less than what the previous fight was. And I think he's skating. I think it's 3 fights. He's 35 years old. So how much fights he got left in him? I don't see him fighting till 40.
Yeah, everybody but not Hopkins.
Right. Right.
But Bud don't get hurt. So it's
don't.
If he stopped fighting, I think it's gonna be his turn. Like Ward did. It ain't gonna be like
that's the thing I think. And look, that's his man. Ward and him is his man. Ward probably showed him.
Ward could probably come back if he want to. Don't think.
Right.
He said he's still training.
Come on.
Of course.
I'd love to see him in
Canelo. You put a bag in front of me that's, you know what I mean?
Him and Canelo or him and Bebo.
He's not going it though. He must get that good money commentating.
Yeah.
I think he will.
He's living a good life.
Yeah, he good.
All your life putting that wear and tear on your body.
Yeah,
I'm forever rich.
Yeah.
You know, I do all that. I'm not putting myself all that pressure on me again.
Right. Shout out to Andre Ward. Damn,
I
couldn't remember your name, man.
He always been under his career though. He never knew Andre Ward.
Right.
Flowers.
That's my apologies, man. Because I rock with him, man.
I feel like still ain't getting flowers because he wasn't flat. He was just
Kovalev. I was going for Kovalev.
Me too.
Man.
He was one.
I was though, because I just felt like everybody gave it to you.
Right.
I couldn't stand Kovalev. I hated his style, man.
And he hasn't won since.
Nah.
Since. Andre Ward showed the blueprint.
Man, you see,
but yeah, that's what was going on in the boxing world this week. They all, they just going at each other, and I like to see it, and I like that they're using Twitter as the platform to talk. To talk smack amongst each other.
Yo, Elon, man, you gotta start breaking bread with the boxing.
Yo,
we got Twitter on fire right now.
It's on fire. They talking to fans. They interacting with fans. Fans getting reposted. Fans is becoming YouTubers. You know what I mean? Now they talk. It's lit over there on Twitter when it comes to boxing, man.
Yes, sir.
So we got a couple more randoms. Got 2 random questions. The first one I'm gonna start with: what do men do when women make them mad?
Well, ain't no more.
I mean, I mean, to be honest, I think the traditional thing for a man to do when a woman makes him mad is just silence. You know what I mean? Like silence and I guess solitude. You know what I mean? Because a man wants to be alone and think about. To be honest, I'm gonna be totally. A man think about like, do I really want to put up with this shit or don't I?
I was just about to say.
You know what I mean? Like, talk to me. Do I really want to put up with this shit or don't I? Because
hold on. When you say, do you want to put up with this shit? Because the women, they're gonna say, what's this shit? So break that down for me.
I'm just talking about the relationship in a whole, because when you looking at the small things become big things if they're not rectified. You feel what I'm saying? So when you talking from that perspective, you got to understand, like, is the juice worth the squeeze? is this relationship actually worth it, or is what we're having a hiccup on worth me? You know what I mean? Staying in this situation.
For me, I agree with him. So if it's worth it, if I'm pissed off, she made me mad, what I would do is get in my car, throw some music on, just go for a ride, go calm down for a little bit. So that's what I do when a woman makes me mad. If it's worth it. If it's not worth it, I'm gonna be like, yo, I'm going through my phone. What next joint I need to call? Go hit. I mean, then come back. I mean, I ain't mad no more. It's the Spice Show, right?
I wasn't trying to go there.
But if it's worth it, I get in my car and I just go for a little drive, clear my head, come back home.
Especially if y'all on the earlier stages. Y'all on the earlier stages and you piss me off.
Yeah, I might.
A man is more. He's more leaning towards opening up that black book. I mean,
Let me see what I got in here. You
hey,
piss me off.
What does GTD stand?
I'm dying. How you feel? What's up, Max? Give me your opinion on it.
I ain't gonna lie, like depending on the quality of the woman.
Okay.
So if I know like you just broke, not like money wise, but mentally, you lack vision, and I can't really do much with you besides what I can do with you. Yeah, I just cut you off. Okay. Now, if you're just somebody that I care for, we may have a conversation.
Right.
Even if we agree to disagree, I'll give you your time.
Right. There's always time.
You know what I'm saying? Go be great. As I continue to get better. And then if we reconvene, we do. If we don't, we don't.
Max. Wow. Young man.
Nah, that's what I said. I just take the drive, come back, and we talk about whatever issues that we had. Hopefully.
Like I said, for me, it's solitude. Think about, things.
And then the second question, they want to know, why do most men stay single? Now, before y'all answer, let me be clear with y'all. So, most men, about 50%, are single. Now, when you, with no children.
The women gonna say, where you get them statistics from?
Trust me, that's legendary. That's legendary. We can have a convo about that later. 2023, we will be having guests, ladies.
Right.
Trip.
They've been begging to come up here.
We're gonna take care of all of that. So, now, when you take into account the men that are single with children, it goes over 50%. So now, the question is, why do most men stay single? Go ahead, Chef. Set that up.
I'm talking to the single person.
Set that up.
I mean, most men stay single because of not only because of the freedom, but men just hate breaking up. To be honest, men hate separation. Because we're just our makeup, our genetic makeup is to protect, provide, and to serve to a certain extent. So when you getting into a situation and it's like it's laissez-faire, it's here today, gone tomorrow, like a man just be like, yo, listen, I'ma just chill until I find something, until you know what I mean, until one actually, you know what I mean, open my eye to see like, hey, listen, I'm not like the rest of these joints. You feel me? Like, nah, we really can actually not only get a one-on-one, but we can actually build something. You know what I mean, for our future, just in case if it does go to that level.
So they staying single because
I think
they don't want to deal with the heartache of separation.
Men don't like separation. That's number one. Okay. And plus, like Chris Rock said, man is only faithful as his options. So if he got mad options, hey, listen, man, most likely he gonna stay single because he don't want to hurt you. That's if he cares. Some niggas don't really give a fuck. Like, right. I'm gonna get this John and I'm gonna get this John and I'm gonna. Right. I mean, but. You know what I mean? Of course, you know, with maturity comes discipline. So,
how do you feel about it?
Yeah, I feel like men stay single because the woman has kind of changed, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, ladies. Let's be clear. The woman is not what we grew up to. Well, if I want to be clear, because I know some of our parents might be young, so let's say grandmother. You know what I'm saying? Great grandmother. You know what I mean? The times are different. She's out there more because the man has become more lazy overall.
Right.
So the woman had no other choice but to try to take care of her cubs.
Right.
So it's no disrespect when I'm speaking, but if a woman doesn't have time to make a man her priority, then you're gonna be what you are.
Because we became weaker.
Well, not necessarily. I mean, like that doesn't mean. I mean,
because the question is, why do men stay single? Because even if you're saying that man is weak, why is he single?
Yeah, I mean, like, cause most men who are weak, they get with that strong woman. Right. You know what I mean?
Okay. So that's perfect for the woman I'm talking about.
Yeah, exactly. It's perfect for the woman.
So the man that I'm probably referencing might be more alpha per se. Okay. Now, women don't want to take, they don't want to be like commanded, you know what I mean? Because a man is supposed to lead the way. She's supposed to help him get through the journey.
Absolutely.
So if a man doesn't have any vision, then all right, I get it. But if a man got a clear vision, he's setting a directive, and she's not willing to follow because of what she's been through, that's what I'm trying to say is the difference.
Right. Okay.
Growing up, our parents probably had it harder than their parents.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Not demographically living, but in the family aspect.
Okay.
That's what we're lacking. To me, I feel like the broken man doesn't really want to, because making that decision, I'm single, you know what I'm saying? I come from a broken home, you know what I mean? So, with that being understood, I'm not putting all my trust into her. How do you gain my trust?
Yeah.
Through time.
Right.
How much time? We don't know. Love has no care for time or order. Right. But the character will show. And I don't feel like women are forthright with who they really are. At least in my perspective. So that's why I can't make that decision. And when you are, you may not just be for me.
Right.
See, a lot of people force relationships. I won't do that. And when you are single and you have options, then yes, I'm not settling for nobody just to be out there. That's another thing.
Not settling for less, because not to cut you off, because a lot of women, especially nowadays, they look for the traditional man, but these women ain't traditional women either. You know what I mean? Like, how can you set yourself as a precedent, but you're not even there? Right. You know what I mean? Like, it takes growth. It takes some time to actually get to that level, but you still gotta learn from your mistakes too. You can't be doing the same mistake, getting with dudes or laying down with dudes and then having babies, and then you expect us to actually come and sweep you off your feet. Like, it doesn't work like that. That's not this fairy tale story that we constantly want. You know what I mean? Especially coming from a woman's aspect, they actually want that.
Yeah, they don't even take into account what they bring to the table, respectfully.
Yeah.
Not even her own baggage, but when you do have a child, you bring in that too. And then the child was conceived with a man too. So then the man has to take all of that into account. So when you come in with all of that, you better have some high class.
On that note, I always say, we are the only culture that accepts another man's child.
That's a fact.
No other culture, no other race does that. I feel like
I gotta think about it.
I mean,
and the woman
it's a high percentage for us.
The woman expect us. We can't come in there and be like, yo, I'm rocking with you, but this is a whole nother man's responsibility. That's shouldn't be our responsibility. But because like how our mothers raised us, we're not gonna be cold to the child.
But some of these modern women, they'll say, you ain't gotta worry about that. I can go. I got my child.
Yeah, or they'll say, hey, listen, we're a package deal without my child.
A lot of them,
but that's what I'm saying. When it comes to marriage and a relationship, that's not your choice to make for that man. Like, he doesn't have to put.
Your job is to love that man.
Exactly.
But they won't see nothing. That's deep.
Yeah.
It's a real open-ended topic.
The woman is emotional. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So respectfully. So what I'm trying to say is deep because her job is really to serve the man.
All right.
But when you say that, she gets offended if she has a child. Respectfully.
Right.
So
but you got to do your due diligence, lady.
And that's all
part of what we doing. Yeah.
So
if a woman doesn't know her role, that's it. The new woman doesn't know her role. If you don't know your role, you most likely won't have a ring. And sometimes you do get a ring, and it's gonna be by the man that you want. Mm-hmm. See, a woman that gets a ring by the man she wants knows her role. Boom.
That's a fact.
They
All
like,
off the
what
top.
you mean
Look out
by?
for the-
They like, what you mean by
Power
rule?
Yeah.
Stop
They
trying to
gonna
be
be
the
saying
man.
like controlling them. Like
Look,
now you trying to
stop
control
trying to
me.
be the man. The man is in
Yeah.
control. The
Right.
man's job is to control.
You were not created to be a man.
I was about to say, ooh. Stay tuned.
I kind of stayed out of that question because I'm married, so
Shout out to the homie.
I mean, so I'm not single, so I just want to throw a little spice in there on top of that.
But I honestly
I mean, you
think,
can still give a perspective on it.
I mean, but like I said, like, I honestly-
why you think your man's single that is single?
these are why these
you know,
conversations need to happen. These conversations need to happen so that we can stop pointing the finger at each other and work together so we can
That understanding.
so we can get to a understanding and a common goal, because I believe that everybody want matrimony and happiness. Of course, everybody does. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, ladies,
conversations got to keep happening.
ladies, we gonna have y'all on. Y'all been
2023.
inboxing.
We set
y'all
it up.
coming. Y'all, it's gonna be on there. It's gonna be on there.
It's gonna be real nice till the
You
7th.
know, BBE TV, the Cash App, BBE TV 2022. This right here,
Yeah.
big bank.
Hey.
This is in the description.
Hey,
Shout out to
listen,
Club
I'm
Blue
in-
on the shirt too.
Look,
Club Blue.
And I'm
out
in
New York.
And I'm in H&H
Shout out to the
apparel.
homie, Blue.
Hey, listen, we take care of any type of freighting, any type of residential moves, any type of junk outs. We'll take care of you. H&H carriers, ladies and
And listen, if y'all want to get your clothes and stuff sponsored, just hit us on the link, DM us, and we'll talk about it behind the scenes.
But the trucker hats right now, they definitely on sale. Bottle Life.
joints is lit.
Yeah,
Make sure y'all-
and that description, and that link is in the description.
Y'all.
Drip CR. Shout out to Drip CR, man.
Word,
It's been a pleasure listening to you, man. I like your style.
Yeah, word. That was a good one. This was my first time listening to him too today. So
Facts.
Drip CR.
Drip CR.
Good luck.
Until next time.
It's been another one.
TV.
Signing out.
BBTV. Peace.